Alright guys, we got a leg day. Over here, warming up with about 70 pounds, I believe, on the seated hamstring curls. So when I warm up, I just try to basically keep the reps pretty low. Make sure that I'm not feeling like a bunch of lactic acid, so on and so forth. First set was, I think, 70 pounds. Second warm-up set was 90. Third warm-up set was 110. And the first working set was 130 pounds, which I believe I was able to get for 5 repetitions. I think this is it right here, 130 pounds. I think this one right here was 135. I put that little pin weight top on the weight stack, and I think it might have just been hard as fuck. No, this was actually the top set right here. This was the top set. Yeah, this was at 130 pounds. I think this was the 135 pound set. I'm not even. Yep, see? I said fuck that shit. That shit is too fucking heavy. Lowered that bitch back down to 130 pounds so I can get 5 repetitions. Got my friend Ash over here fucking around with my camera. So I apologize for not getting optimal angle for this set in particular. But what you gonna do? Alright, what is this? Fucking working set number 3 or some shit?
Oh yeah.
Again,
Oh yeah.
trying to get 5 repetitions.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I have the best fucking form here, but this is like a brand new routine for me. I've never done like a leg specific day. I usually, believe it or not, only used to do full body workouts. So I would literally just, it would be like one big ass circuit, guys. I would be doing like chest, then to back, then to legs, chest, back, legs. I would be on the like frickin' flat bench forever. Anyways, that story is for another time. Let's get back to work. Set number, this must have been 5 or something like that. Again, we're aiming for 5. Yeah, I was starting to get pretty fucking tired at this point, I think. Do a little bit of static movements, which aggravates the muscle as much as possible. Alright. Next fucking exercise. Laying down hamstring curls. Or whatever the fuck these are called. I think we did a total of 6 sets per exercise. So in that first one it was 6. On this one it was 6. Had about 80 pounds on here, and I stuck with it the whole time. Nothing fucking changed except for the reps towards the end of the exercise. The last set. So the goal here, guys, is I don't know where I heard it or researched or whatever the fuck, but there's two types of hypertrophy, right? There is the myofibrillar and the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. The myofibrillar, I think, hypertrophy is basically like the actual size and density of the muscle itself growing and getting bigger and stronger. That is what I am aiming for here. As a natural lifter, I don't feel like pump training does too much to me. There are, some exercises where I feel like maybe I can use lighter weight and that it might be more beneficial for me. For example, like if I am doing 225 on the squat and I'm able to do that for like 20 repetitions, it still feels like a decent amount of weight, but I can still get, like, in my opinion, a good amount of damage in the actual muscle itself. Myofibrillar hypertrophy. So going back to the other type of hypertrophy, sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, basically that works by when you are doing like high repetitions, right? You're, let's say, doing 20 repetitions on like a bicep curl. You're basically depleting or using up a lot of the glycogen reserves in the muscles. So when you do that, you need to have like a higher carb diet, which I do not have. And what it does is when you do that, like 20 repetitions, you're depleting all the glycogen. You go home, you drink like a big ass like carb shake or whatever the fuck, you're having some more carbs in it, goes in there and it like fills the muscle up with basically like fluid, like glycogen reserves in your muscles. If that made any fucking sense. I am not like a nutritionist, doctor, MC squared looking motherfucker. So yeah, that is that for you. Alright, so now, as you can fucking tell, for our third and I believe final exercise for the hamstrings, we out here doing the standing fucking hamstring curl. Dude, that's actually kind of crazy how I don't even know like the actual like professional fucking formal names of these machines or exercises, bro. Well, it's kind of humbling. Out here, I'm over here thinking I'm a fucking gym bro, gym rat nerd motherfucker, but guess not. Which I just lied. It's a bad sign. I need to be on that meathead shit in order to kind of get to that level of Ronnie Coleman-ness as a natty. You know what I'm saying? Switching it up. Gotta keep it symmetrical, you know what I mean? I was pleased to discover that even though I don't do any of these like exercises, to be honest, literally, dude, it's fucking crazy. All I used to do, literally the only exercise that I used to do for hamstrings are single leg RDLs with stiff leg RDLs, single leg. So I'd literally be out here just like trying to fucking balance on one foot and have like a plate or whatever, 45-pound plate, and just like touch my toe. But again, 5 repetitions here, guys. Each leg, each set. Over here sipping on some coffee while I'm narrating this bullshit. cake's looking kind of sweet though, don't you think? Hey, by the way, believe it or not, I was quite fucking hungover here. Hung fucking over indeed. Had like a bottle and a half of wine and a beer, then a little bit more wine. Woke up not hungover as fuck. Okay, next fucking exercise. Fucking put, I believe it was 135 pounds for the warm-up. Warming up with the same amount of repetitions that I'm going to be doing for my working sets here. Next set was like, oh fuck, I don't even know. Must have been, wait, was the first set? Shit, bitch, I don't even know. Okay, so let's just say this is 150, I believe. Okay, it's not the most important set, obviously. It's a warm-up set. Who gives a fuck what kind of weight it is? You know what I'm saying? I think this was it, ladies and gentlemen. The first working set. Yeah, that was the first working set. That was 210 pounds. I was feeling fucking tired, bro. Probably because of last night's heavy drinking. This was 225, I believe. Yep, I couldn't get more than 4 on this one. Now I was feeling fatigued than a motherfucker. It was crazy. Was aiming for 5, couldn't do it, obviously. We want to get 5. We're aiming for 5 because we want to keep the weight heavy enough and light enough at the same time where we can do 5, but no more than 5. Again, this is just what works for me, bitch. In the back, checking out the camera. Why are you looking at the camera? So with you. I think I only did like 4 sets of these, man. And I moved the fuck on. All right. Here we go. Now, this is the part where I am expecting a good amount of constructive criticism. Yeah, as you can see here, my spotter noticed that she was in the fucking way. Yeah, dude, I definitely need to work on my depth. But, yeah, just that mobility or lack of mobility. So I do want to apologize in advance for that one. I do like to do my squats like extra wide stance. That's just what works for me because of my shit mobility. If I do like that, you know, if it's like only shoulder width apart or whatever, for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel the weight more on my right leg. And my right leg is actually, or I should say my right quad at least, is actually bigger than my left. And you can even see it's like visibly bigger. And like whenever I'm wearing pants, it doesn't matter which pants, but the fucking the right side is always like, the pants always fit tighter on my right leg. which is kind of fucking me up. Trying to figure out how to fix that. So yeah, we got 315 out here. Didn't feel too bad, man. Like ever since I started doing all this shit, I feel like I've gotten a decent amount stronger in squats. When I started doing these like specific leg days, this shit felt heavy as fuck. I could only do this for like, must have been like a few repetitions or something, but now it's feeling like butter. Kind of, you know, just went until I felt like I could not go anymore. The amount of repetitions, especially if I have like 315 on the bar, is not super important. When I get to the point where I am hitting 315 like for 12 or something, I think I'm gonna start trying to rep out 365 on the squats. I know guys, I need to go way fucking lower. Like I was explaining earlier, dude, I do wide stance just so that the weight distribution is like more even for each leg. That's the point here, that's the idea. Went home and took a fat ass shit after this workout, that's for damn sure. Destroyed the Starbucks bathroom before this workout as well. Fucking leg extensions. Believe it or not, I am able to max out on this. I think it's 155 pounds on each side. That's what the weight says. That's the stack. That's what it says. Okay, so yeah, I think I was only able to do 5 sets of these or some shit like that. So I'm pretty much like a test dummy for this new split. You know, like I am my own test dummy. Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty tired. I think what I do here is, instead of calling the whole set off, I lower the weight to 105 pounds. And then I just keep going. So we get a drop set here. We're at 110 pounds again for the last couple of sets here, just kind of burning it out. See my freaking breasts bouncing way too much in this exercise. Does not look cute. I've watched enough Tom Platz videos to know that this is how you're supposed to work out your legs. Okay. Oh, doing a little bit of partials. Oh, there we go. And that's fucking it. Thank you for watching.